play well, and you'll win. And the good thing, it's like a blessing and a curse. Like, you're bitching about being low elo, but the reality is you probably have so much to improve on that the game is still pretty much new to you. There's like so much like obvious shit that you could fix, which is a nice problem to have, I think. Dude, what is this skin? What up, YouTube? It's Neace. We're gonna coach Renekton into Cho'Gath. You're running Ignite, which I think is fine.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
This game is what? Fucking forever long? Alright, let's hope you snowball so I can see what you do here. What was that Q for? It's an ugly Q. Build up more fury there and just keep autoing the wave. Make sure we have push. I mean, technically we do have push priority now, which is good. But I don't want to push too fast. That's the line that I always try to coach people on. Is I want people to push for level 2 and bully their lane. I don't want them just hyper shoving either so that they miss opportunities in the spacing. So go auto him. Why are you just spazzing with your Q? Go auto him in the face. We don't know what he started yet. But either way, there you go. Now go in. Auto him. Auto him. Walk him in. This should have already happened. Why'd you stop? One auto. You juke the Q. Mechanically, just to clean up our mechanics, you stand right here. As soon as that goes up, walk forward, right at him. Straight line. Pathing. He has no Q, and you're Renekton with Fervor and Ignite. You know what you path? You path just like this. Straight line all the way to the wall. This is what you would see me do if I was you right now. I would literally path in a straight line just like that. That is no exaggeration. That is like... that's how I would path. I would just walk. I would walk right in front of him, and I would probably position right here and auto all the way in. He has no Q now. Auto. Next time, walk all the way behind him. Walk here. And then just, like, literally auto him the whole way back. As soon as his cooldown. As soon as he uses that cooldown. And then that way you would have had more time for the minions showed up. You would have been able to extend the trade. But you're running Fervor, so I want you, like, you crush him here. Auto. Why are you backing down? I want you to see how ridiculous this looks. And by the way, I'm not a Renekton player. I've probably played Renekton like 5 times, and I just know that this is preposterous what you're letting this guy do. Okay, you get hit by a Q. Shit happens. Auto. You see this minion? Here's your education for this is going to be the story of your life, dude. That minion right here, that's minion number 7. That's also, conveniently, not only is it the 7th minion, but it's the first melee creep. Oop, that's too big of a one. It's the first melee creep. So 7th minion, first melee. Alright? Constant ganks. Look at your jungler. Your jungler started blue wolves. There's no way that Fiddle's up here already. You're level 1. There's no ganks. This minion right here, and sorry I can't draw well. This minion is level 2. Cho'Gath. No Ignite. This game is simple, dude. This game is simple. You get level 2, you take E, you dash through him, auto, and he's gonna flash, you dash through him, auto, Ignite, dead. You don't even have to flash for this kill. But for some reason, you're letting him push you off, and I don't know why. If you want to know where your ganks are, so, like, there you go. This is where your ganks are. And if he's a level 2 Fiddle ganking you, he's a retard. And you'll probably win anyways. Just saying. That's a horrible gank. That's a horrible path. blue into topside, that's the most useless gank on the planet. A level 2 fiddle gank. He's literally going to walk at you, and then you're going to walk away. That's going to be the gank. And since you can dodge Cho's Q, there's no way you die. Dash forward. There you go. You could flash auto ignite there and kill him. And you should be if you're playing Renekton top. 1. Here comes the E. What you should have done is you're pathing right to this. This is low elo. You pathed right to this. As soon as you path to it, control E. As soon as you hit it, control E, dash through. You can ignite him, dash through again, auto, and then Q, and you'll kill him. Do not, guys, your goal is to win. This is like, just like I yelled at the guy for the fucking Quinn, I'm gonna yell at you, okay? This is not... I like Solar Renekton only. He's a friend of mine. I have him on Skype, Discord, all that shit, Twitter, okay? He knows a lot more about Renekton than I do, okay? But the key thing you need to remember, regardless of what champion you play, champions fall into different brackets, okay? Renekton is a hyper lane bully, just like Quinn, just like Pantheon. He needs to, emphasis on needs to win lane hard and quickly. The cool thing about Renekton is that every lane that you're faced with, all the way up to Platinum, you will win convincingly super fucking quick. But only if you recognize the opportunities that are present. So, like I said, the reason I bring up Solar Renekton only is I'm not a Renekton all-star, but I know that you have kill potential here. And it has nothing to do with, like, Renekton knowledge. It has to do with, like, the simple fact that you have Fervor, you have Ignite, you have an immobile champion with a Q that you can dodge, who had just used it, by the way. You're about to spike level 2, and you have 2 dashes, okay? If I know your kill potential better than you, as a player who doesn't play Renekton, I literally have probably played Renekton 3 or 4 times, and I'm pretty sure 2 of those were in Earth mode. If I know Renekton's kill potential better than you, watching this replay, and I'm seeing you miss kill after kill after kill after kill after kill, or opportunities to set up trades that are favorable for level 2, if I see that and you don't, there's something wrong. Okay? There's something wrong. And you should really be feeling like, don't just go into the lane and say like, oh, I'm just gonna deny him CS. No, until this motherfucker is hiding and you are crushing him, absolutely crushing him in farm because he will not come close to you, then it's not acceptable. So right here, he Qs you, shit happens, whatever, and then he gets close. You fake, and by the way, if you want an advanced way to all-in people, what you just did, even though you did it without knowing, if you step away from someone and fake, so you do like a little stutter step, think swag, dude. You just do a little fake, and then right when he changes direction, you spin back around to catch him off guard. So here you kind of did it. It was slow, but you get the idea. So here, auto, Q. This is a flash for the combo sake, right? This is flash, and then you would auto, and then ignite. Worst case scenario is you tank 1 turret shot because, I mean, technically you flash right here, you should be out of turret range anyways. You would probably just, by spazzing out, you'd probably take 1 turret shot here, but you're definitely getting the kill, and then you can shove the lane and reset. Do not, like, he's in kill range. I don't play Renekton, and I know that. That's a problem. That's auto ignite if he lives. By the way, level 2 ignite versus a level 1 champ, super strong. Use it. Do not let me catch you playing Renekton. And see, now because you back down, you should only be dropping the ward briefly and getting right back into lane to bully this guy since we missed our kill. Pretty sure you killed yourself. All right. Jarula, thanks for 7 months in a row. What a mess. So, you get a level 3 gank. By the way, we missed our kill a long time ago. All right. So, that's all right. Shit happens. You're about to turn level 3. Now, you see this guy coming. This is actually not that bad of an attempt. It's tragic the way that it plays out. But see, this is the point in this lesson is you were like, oh, I'm scared of ganks because they were dueling. And it's like, yeah, maybe ganks screw you here. But in this particular instance, your opportunity had presented itself long ago. And had you had successfully recognized your opportunity, a gank wouldn't have mattered at all. However, your idea is not that bad. Sans one issue. You have the second dash ready. Oh, you got knocked up out of it. Got it. That's so tragic. And then here, you could have potentially gotten out if you just W'd him. And Q'd. I think there's a chance that you can leave here sometimes because he doesn't have red buff. And then yeah, you auto, and you would basically walk up, auto Q or auto W, and then maybe one more auto and a Q, and then you're gonna discourage him from following you, and you're gonna get HP back. Well, once he gets hit, but the problem is, see, he gets hit by the Q, which getting hit by the Q here is what makes this a lot harder. Basically, Cho'Gath gets the perfect scenario where he gets the knock up and baits your all in and survives. But for whatever reason, you didn't stun the guy. Stun, auto, Q, auto, and then just walk out probably would have gotten you out, and then, yeah. So this is a laning error. Let's see how we recover. How much money did you have? Oh, just enough for a longsword? Alright, fine. Wow. What are you doing? I was gonna be so mad at you if you didn't turn on him. Okay, good. Alright, you need to shove. Shove and reset. Good, you do. What are you building and why? Which money did you have? You had enough for Tiamat? You should just go Tiamat and shove. This all-in is sketch as fuck. And it's mainly because you can't aim. You were already on top of him, so why are you dashing through him? It just makes so little sense. This is it, dude. You can ult right here and be fine. You can ult and ignite right here and you're good to go. This isn't a mobile, like mechanically you look goofy, but I think it's because you think he's gonna like dash away or something. Cho'Gath's a mobile. Dodge Q and you're good. So when you see, by the way, when you dodge this in these matchups, whenever you're facing Cho'Gath and you dodge this, you should feel pretty damn good about the situation. And you should just commit. He's got like AP or whatever. Just commit to him here. The second dash is so bad because what does it even do? You're already on top of him. Like, you were already there. His only disengage. Watch. His only disengage spells are gone. He's just spamming Q. So that's why this whole time you would have been autoing him, you had Ignite, like you would have killed this guy 100%. And then we waste our ult, so now lane's over for the, well, it's not over, but it's over for the next 100. Serbian, thanks for the sub. Welcome. Sub hype train for that new cracker. Love you, dude. Next rotation, you have to dive. What? Dude, no. Turn back into him. Dude, turn back into him. Oh my god. If you don't turn on somebody. Alright. So. There's so much wrong with this right now. First off, you're cheating. You're like wiggling through fucking skill shots. Okay. First off, when the turret draws aggro, when you get opportunities like this, dude, I don't know what you're warding for. When you get opportunities like this, you need to take them. So right here, turret's on this. So where in the hell are you why are you going to here for? What does this do? You know what you should be doing? You march right in to Cho'Gath and you stun him, auto, Q, and then, or you can stun, auto, dash through him, ignite, whatever you gotta do, but you have plenty of wiggle room right now with Flash. Now here, for some reason, you are obsessed with this random ward. When in reality, you know what you could have done right here? You could have one comboed him. Legit, one combo. Flash, like flash, auto W, like ignite combo, he's dead. Literally. But you're scared of him. And for some reason, you're autoing wards instead of fighting. And wait, where is your ult? No, I think his ult is bugged. This thing is bugged. I think his ult's still on cooldown, technically. Sometimes it bugs out. So right here. Auto. W. See, like, where's your W? Like, where's your W, ignite, your Q, everything, and your E? Like, everything should have been used right away. So, like, in the future, auto, like, do it like a man. Do it like you have a big penis. It's like instant. It's auto W. Like, right after the animation finished. Auto, and then as soon as the animation goes through, W. Like, that's how that looks. And then it's like, bam, bam. I was making jokes yesterday on stream about auto attack resets look really retarded. Because, like, that's what you should be doing. You should have auto, W, ignite, auto, Q, E through him. That guy is gone. And honestly, you probably could have E through Fiddlesticks. As you're killing Fiddlesticks, you could have gone on Cho'Gath. Could have killed them both. Because this is such a retarded gank. This is the most retarded 2v1 ever, and it almost works because you look, this guy is squishy. He's level 5, you're level 7. Dude, this game, like I said, I have no concept of how to play Renekton. Like, very thin concepts of how to play Renekton. All of my decision-making that you would have crushed this lane, all of my decision-making comes from fundamentals. Level 7 versus level 5, squishy target versus me with ignite in combo. Like, he's gone in one combo there. He should not be anywhere near me. Feeling confident. If he had ulted onto me, that's one thing. This dude walks up to me in a bush and I don't combo right. And you have a skin. Now here, not a bad attempt to finish it, but like your focus was all fucked up. It should have been immediately on the Fiddlesticks because he's so squishy. The lane's pretty much pushing to us though, so that's a good thing. Hex Drinker's really not that bad of an item. Here. Pot usage is good there. I mean, you really should be trying to fake these Qs more. So walk forward a lot and then walk back. Try to wiggle around these. Like, stop tanking these if you can. Ult. If you're gonna go, just ult.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Applesauce Eater, thanks for the 6 months in a row. Let's go back in time. I've been watching this now. You've gotten hit by every single Q since we started watching this replay. Like, every Q is guaranteed to hit you. He has the easiest. If it's, and look when he's doing it. When you want to go for farm, he Qs, right? So watch. Very simple thing you can do here. Fake like you're gonna go for the farm. Walk at it. If he wants to do that every time you go to farm, instead of being predictable, just walk forward. And E through. Level 8, greater than level 7. Get in his ass and push him away from you. Dash through once, see how he responds. If he stays close, dash through, stun, stay on him, push him out. But you can't just sit here and eat every one of these, dude. You let him just poke you down. It's like you're so predictable about it too. Here, you're walking, like he needs to farm. Like put yourself in his position. He wants to queue this because he doesn't want to get near you. So what do? Instead of walking around, you walk through here and get hit by the Q again. That's it. That's the only thing you have to dodge in this matchup is that Cho'Gath Q. Then he's free. That's it. That's the only thing you have to dodge in this matchup is that Cho'Gath Q. Then he's free. That's it. That's the only thing you have to dodge in this matchup is that Cho'Gath Q. Then he's free. The good news in this replay is that your entire game is boiled down to how shitty your lane was. And I mean that in the utmost nicest way. Thankfully, your problem with this game is something that you would very easily fix if your laning was better. Your item isn't that bad, I think. I think Hex Drinker's pretty good here. You got Vel'Koz mid. Your itemization is actually great. What happens to us? Do we actually get munched that hard? Oh, what happens here? So, okay, so we see the teleport. This is an awareness issue. So like you're just Eing randomly, and you're not watching. And I think you got hit by a Q one more time for good measure. Yeah, dude. At this point, we've covered a lot of laning. Like, the rest of the shit is meaningless to me. And the reason I say that, and it's not to be a dick, it's because Renekton is a lane bully. Your lane, you got absolutely shit on by Cho'Gath, which should never happen. You have Ignite. The ganks were not ganks. Those were what I call sandwich conveyor belts, that we had free hamburgers and hot dogs, and we didn't take them. We had free hamburgers and hot dogs from the Cho'Gath, free hamburgers and hot dogs from the Fiddlesticks. We had, you win lane from this point on? How? How do you figure? Evangelo, I love you. I will never be mean to you for supporting the stream and getting coaching. But this is not winning lane ever in any capacity. In any way, shape, or form, is anything that you're doing beyond the 11-minute mark acceptable to me? No. No. If you think that doing well suddenly now is justifiable, it's not the right thing, dude. This is way too shitty. We missed all in opportunities. We didn't go for level 2s. We ate like 20 Qs in lane. When the gank comes, you don't recognize that Fiddle's a squishy target. You have Cho'Gath dead to rights if you flash Ignite. You get like solo killed by the guy that you see coming on a ward. Like, this is not it's not about going even. Exactly. It's not. You are supposed to shit on the lane, and the way you played it like you were scared. You didn't go for the all-ins. Like, I will give you credit. This isn't all bad. The attempt to kill Cho'Gath on the gank was actually, I gave you the clown music, but it actually wasn't that bad of an attempt. It was the silence hit you at the same time. We turn it around but lose later, but I don't care. Because you're playing Renekton. You need to understand, I'm programming into your brain. That's why I emphasize laning. It has no... Yeah, I'm going to pull up your op.gg before I go. It does not matter to me at all, dude. Because this isn't what's going to have you climbing. Like, we don't climb because of fucking teams letting us come back. Or opponents letting us come back. We come back because we're crushing. You have a 50% win rate on your champ. Well, 60 technically. So you're moving forward, but not at the rate that I want you to be with the champion that you have. You are sticking to it, though. Props to you. Props to you, brother. This is good. Is this your first season? Be honest. I'm just trying to get a read on where you're at. Like, you've been playing since season 3? Really? Well, I'm telling you right now, okay, let's put it this way. What I just talked about in this video, is literally all you need to be emphasizing. This is not me bullshitting you. This is not me, like, dude, set up a level 2 all in. Practice fucking there's now that you've got the new client. Okay? I'm telling you. Practice quick leveling your E. And practice, get it, like, literally load the game over and over again. Have the minions meet in the middle. Practice hitting level 2. Control E. Dashing for the minions as soon as you hit level 2. Do it like 20 times. Practice getting snappy level 2s and fucking jumping through minions ASAP and playing for the all-in. You started off. Let me show you. Are you willing at all to keep watching? Not really. And not to be a dick. No, it has not. Dude, your late game. Your late game has nothing to do with this. Your late game has nothing to do with silver. Your late game does not exist right now. Because you're not winning lane hard enough. Your win rate. Your win rate, it has nothing to do. If you're good with Renekton, you crush lane so hard. This guy would have been first blooded. You would have gotten a double kill. The game's over. Like, it has nothing to do with late game. Trust me. Trust me. Your champion wins lane. Well, then I'll tell you what. The next time, the next time you show, but see, you're showing me, all right, you're showing me an exception of you're saying that you win lane most of the time. And the reason you're not climbing is because of late game, but I know is bullshit because why would you send me a replay of you losing a lane and then talking about, oh, but we lose late game? You lose late game because you didn't crush lane. You need to crush lane in order to transition to the late game to win the games. When you show me a replay of you misplaying lane, like, awfully, and you play a lot, so misplaying lane awfully is really bad for you. Which is why I emphasized when I saw you fucking up, I was like, oh, okay, he needs work on his laning. The next time you send me a replay, this is simple. The next time that you send me a replay, show me a replay of you crushing lane then. Show me you shitting on the lane. I would be willing to bet that even if you shit on the lane, I'd be willing to bet. If I watch you missing combos and you've got 100 games on Renekton, unless your ping is like 150, in which case I'd be like, maybe that's why. There's absolutely no reason your combos should be this shitty with all the games played, okay? But then show me a replay of you crushing lane next time, and then we will go right into, you know, whatever you think is losing you the game. But I'm telling you without a shadow of a doubt that your lane looks exactly like where you are. And I'm only being real with you because you paid for a lesson. And my lessons are not bullshit. I will not jerk you off and be like, yeah, dude. Yeah, your lane was fine. It's your late game. It's not your late game. You're playing Renekton. He wins every fucking lane in low elo. Every lane. Ranged, tanks, bruise, like he wins every lane at your level. Every single one. And if you show me you crushing lane and then you lose late game, then I will say I will go over, you know, the split pushing or whatever the fucking deal is. But this is an example of you shitting the bed in lane so hard that I'm absolutely 100% convinced that your laning is why you lost. Okay? I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to rip you off. I'm going off of what you're showing me. This is not good. Okay? The next time you do one, I come back so hard. I do not give a fuck. Do you not understand? I don't give a fuck if you come back. If, like, this is not an acceptable start. This is not acceptable. This is fail. I write this off as fail. This was Tyler 1 stream. This is skip. I don't give a fuck if you come back. I don't give a fuck if you get a fucking pentakill in a mid-game team fight. This is auto loss. This is, I see this and you are silver. This is a silver lane. This is fucking, and I spent, you know, I spent time. I showed you the level 2, the combo that you fucked up, like, you know, how to push in the lane at level 2 and to not worry about a fiddle gank. Cho'Gath's exploitable, dodge the Q. Like, I gave you all the tools here, dude. Okay? Anyways. Trust me. I'm not trying to scam you, dude. Alright, YouTube, I hope this helps. Please like, subscribe, all that bullshit. And maybe the next time you show replay, you'll show you crushing the lane and then we can talk about the other stuff. Simple. Alright, I'm out. Peace, crackers.